All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sunil Verma. The headlines. BJP leader Bhupendra Patel to be sworn in as Chief Minister of Gujarat for second consecutive term today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Mopa International Airport in Goa, named after former Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar. Commercial flights to start from January the 5th. 4-day meeting of G20 Development Working Group to begin tomorrow in Mumbai. CBI questions K Kavitha, daughter of Telangana Chief Minister K Chandrashekhar in connection with Delhi liquor policy scam. Indian women's hockey team beat Chile 3-1 in FIH Nations Cup in Valencia, Spain. And in women's cricket, India defeat Australia in second T20 International in super over to level series 1-1. BJP leader Bhupendra Patel will be sworn in as Chief Minister of Gujarat for the second consecutive term today. Mr. Patel will be administered oath as 18th Chief Minister of the state by Governor Acharya Devavrat. The swearing-in ceremony will be held in Gandhinagar, which will be attended by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah and a host of dignitaries from across the country. A report from our correspondent.
The grand swearing-in ceremony will be held at 2 p.m. at Helipad ground in Gandhinagar today. Along with Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP National President JP Nadda, dozens of central ministers including Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, Nitin Gadkari, Purushottam Rupala and Mansukh Mandaviya will be present on the occasion. More than 15 chief ministers of BJP-ruled states are also expected to attend the function. The new Council of Ministers will also be sworn in at the function. By winning the historic 156 seats, BJP recorded 7 consecutive victory in the recently concluded assembly elections. BJP leader Bhupendra Patel was elected as the leader of Legislative Party by the newly elected MLAs on Saturday. Aparna Khun, AIN News, Ahmedabad.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated Mopa International Airport in Goa, which has been named after former Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar. The new airport, which is about 35 kilometers from capital city Panaji, can handle 44 lakh passengers annually. Its capacity can be raised to over 3 crore passengers per year after expansion plans in the future. The new airport is capable of handling large aircraft such as Airbus A380. It also has rapid exit taxiways and 6 cross taxiways for quicker aircraft movement. The Manohar International Airport, situated near Mopa village in North Goa, has been built at a cost of 2,870 crore rupees. The commercial flights from the new airport will start from January the 5th. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister said the new airport will further boost tourism in Goa.
अभी यहाँ साल में करीब 40 लाख यात्रियों को हैंडल करने की सुविधा है. आने वाले समय में ये क्षमता 3.5 करोड़ तक पहुंच सकती है. इस एयरपोर्ट से निश्चित रूप से पर्यटन को बहुत लाभ होगा. 2 एयरपोर्ट होने से कार्गो हब के रूप में भी गोवा के लिए संभावनाएं बहुत बढ़ गई है. फल सब्जी से लेकर फार्मा प्रोडक्ट्स के एक्सपोर्ट को इससे बहुत बल मिलेगा.
Mr. Modi said there has been an old demand that Goa needs a second airport, as one airport is just not enough. The Prime Minister accused previous central governments of reluctance in investing in air connectivity. He said before 2014, air travel was a luxury in India. Mr. Modi said previous governments did not think that general class train passengers also want to travel by air.
मनोहर इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट आज देश के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर को लेकर बदली हुई सरकारी सोच और अप्रोच का भी प्रमाण है. अब देश विकास की आधुनिक सोच के साथ काम कर रहा है, तो हम इनके नतीजे भी देख रहे हैं. साथियों, आजादी से लेकर 2014 तक देश में छोटे बड़े एयरपोर्ट सिर्फ 70 थे, 70. हमने देश भर में एयरपोर्ट के नेटवर्क का विस्तार किया. उड़ान योजना के जरिए सामान्य मानवी को भी हवाई जहाज में उड़ने का अवसर मिला. इन प्रयासों का अभूतपूर्व परिणाम आया है। बीते 8 वर्षों में देश में करीब 72 नए एयरपोर्ट तैयार किए गए हैं।
Mr. Modi yesterday virtually inaugurated 3 national Ayush institutes from Goa. The institutes are All India Institute of Ayurveda at Dhargal in North Goa, the National Institute of Unani Medicine at Ghaziabad in Uttar Pradesh, and the National Institute of Homeopathy in Delhi. Addressing the valedictory function of the 9th World Ayurveda Congress in Goa, the Prime Minister said the new institutes will give speed to Ayush healthcare system. He said the Ayush industry has increased 7-fold and is worth about 1.5 lakh crore rupees, which will benefit agriculture sector along with employment opportunities. Yesterday, the Prime Minister also laid the foundation stone and dedicated to the nation several development projects worth over 75,000 crore rupees in Maharashtra. Mr. Modi inaugurated the first phase of Samriddhi Mahamarg, covering a distance of 520 kilometers connecting Nagpur and Shirdi. He said the Samriddhi Mahamarg will provide connectivity to 24 districts of the state.
समृद्धि महामार्ग से नागपुर और मुंबई के बीच दूरी तो कम होगी ही, ये महाराष्ट्र के 24 जिलों को आधुनिक कनेक्टिविटी से जोड़ रहा है। इससे खेती किसानी को, आस्था के विभिन्न स्थलों में आने जाने वाले श्रद्धालुओं को, उद्योगों को बहुत बड़ा लाभ होने वाला है, रोजगार के नए अवसर बनने वाले हैं।
The Prime Minister dedicated the All India Institute of Medical Sciences AIIMS Nagpur to the nation. He also dedicated Nagpur Metro Phase 1 to the nation and laid the foundation stone of Nagpur Metro Phase 2. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people of the country and abroad in the Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio at 11 a.m. on the 25th of this month. It will be the 96th episode of the monthly radio program. The Prime Minister has invited people to share their ideas on topics he should address in the coming episode of Mann Ki Baat. People can share their views in the Namo app or MyGov Open Forum. They can also dial the toll-free number 1-800-117800 and record their message for the Prime Minister in Hindi or English. The phone lines will remain open till the 23rd of this month. Central Bureau of Investigation (CBI) has questioned K Kavitha, daughter of Telangana Chief Minister K Chandrashekhar Rao, in connection with Delhi liquor policy scam. Kavitha, who is also Bharat Rashtra Samiti BRS MLC, was questioned for over 8 hours at her residence in Hyderabad yesterday. Kavitha's name cropped up in a remand report filed by the Enforcement Directorate in Delhi court on the alleged kickbacks in the scam. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia is one of the accused in the case. The new excise policy of the Delhi government was scrapped after Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena recommended a CBI investigation into the matter. The CBI on November the 25th filed its first charge sheet in the case against 7 accused, including AAP's communications chief Vijay Nair and Hyderabad-based businessman Abhishek Boinapalli. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. The 4-day meeting of G20 Development Working Group DWG will begin tomorrow in Mumbai under India's presidency. Our correspondent has filed this report.
The Development Working Group meetings aims to discuss developmental issues in developing countries, least developed countries and island countries. It's a platform for G20 member countries to come together and prioritize multilateralism, share solutions that promote growth, remap development plans and achieve sustainable development goals target. The first Development Working Group meeting during India's presidency will be held in Mumbai from December 13 to 16. In these meeting sessions on data for development, role for G20 in advancing the 2030 agenda, infusing new life in green development, and accelerating progress on sustainable development goals are organized. Jeevan Bhavsar, AIR News, Mumbai.
The first G20 Finance and Central Bank Deputies FCBD meeting will begin tomorrow in Bengaluru. This meeting, which will mark the start of discussions on the finance track agenda under the Indian G20 presidency, will be hosted jointly by the Ministry of Finance and the Reserve Bank of India. Bangladesh Railway Minister Mohammad Nurul Islam Sujan has said that the railway line between Akhora and Agartala will become operational by June next year. The minister made this announcement at 0 Point near Agartala yesterday. The minister said that the Akhara-Agartala railway line is very important for both the countries. He said its opening will enhance connectivity between the two countries. It will increase trade and commerce between the two countries as well as facilitate movement of people. American Space Agency NASA has brought home yesterday its next generation Orion spacecraft after a near 26-day mission to orbit the moon. The Orion capsule for Artemis 1 mission splashed down in the Pacific Ocean after a fiery re-entry into Earth's atmosphere and a descent that was further slowed by parachutes. Because this was a test, there were no people aboard this time, but this will change for the next flight. The Indian hockey team started its women's FIH Nations Cup 2022 campaign with a 3-1 win over Chile in their first match of Pool B in Valencia, Spain yesterday. India will now face world number 11 and Asian champions Japan today at the same venue, followed by the last pool match against South Africa on Wednesday. The top teams from the group will qualify for the semi-finals. In women's cricket, India defeated Australia in the Super Over by 4 runs in a nail-biting encounter at the Dr. D.Y. Patel Sports Academy, Mumbai yesterday evening. A match that ebbed and flowed saw a dramatic finish, with the women in blue edging the Aussies in the second T20 International to level the 5-match series 1-1. India scored 20 runs in the Super Over, while the Australian batters could only manage 16 runs. Pacer Renuka Singh held her nerves to defend 20 runs, ensuring India clinched the match. Smriti Mandhana unleashed a flurry of strokes to help India reach 20 for 1 in the Super Over. In the FIFA World Cup, with the quarterfinals concluded, FIFA World Cup 2022 is reaching its climax. Argentina, Croatia, France and Morocco are the 4 teams which have qualified for the semi-finals of the marquee tournament. Argentina are now all set to face off against Croatia in the first semi-finals on the 14th of December 2022 at 12:30 midnight Indian time at Lusail Iconic Stadium, Qatar. And now, for a look at today's newspapers, it's over to Renu Kataria.
Thank you, Sunil. Air India nears historic order for up to 500 jets, potentially worth $100 billion, reports Hindustan Times. The Indian Air Forces have acquired new drones with satellite communication links and advanced sensors deployed along eastern Ladakh and Sikkim area to boost surveillance, writes the statesman. India at UNSC has opposed classifying of terrorists as bad or good on the basis of political convenience, writes the Tribune. A survey of judgments under Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act, POCSO, reveals that 24% of them pertain to romantic cases and 94% of them end up in acquittal, writes the Times of India, bringing into focus concern related to age of consent. Hindustan Times reports that the UK Trade Secretary is in New Delhi to give a boost to negotiations with India for a free trade. And finally, the Times of India carries the story of Shalini Chauhan, an undercover cop who posed as a student in a medical college in Indore and helped identify 11 students involved in brutal ragging of freshers. And with that, it's back to you, Sunil.
Thank you, Renu. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. BJP leader Bhupendra Patel to be sworn in as Chief Minister of Gujarat for second consecutive term today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates Mopa International Airport in Goa, named after former Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar. Commercial flights to start from January the 5th. 4-day meeting of G20 Development Working Group to begin tomorrow in Mumbai. CBI questions K Kavitha, daughter of Telangana Chief Minister K Chandrashekhar Rao, in connection with Delhi liquor policy scam. Indian women's hockey team beat Chile 3-1 in FIH Nations Cup in Valencia, Spain. And in women's cricket, India defeat Australia in second T20 International in Super Over to level series 1-1. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.